Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't ready. Really, I was just trying to stay ready. Okay, seriously, we have breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Yemen, yes, we did report that Yemen, the Houthi rebels in Yemen, had fired missiles on the town of Eilat in Israel. Okay, that's a fact. Well, now Yemen's Houthis have entered the war. They have declared war on the Holy Land. They have declared war on Israel, and they vowed to ramp up the attacks. Yemen's, let me just get it. It's just coming off the printer right now. Give me 1 second. This is incredible. I can't believe. I mean, Iran's the guys that fund these guys, okay? There's no doubt about it. But Yemen's Houthis enter the war on Israel and vow to ramp up the attacks. Yemen's Iranian-backed Houthi rebels have waded into the war against Israel after firing missiles and drones at Israel and the town of Eilat by shooting the missiles over top of the Red Sea. It'd be like Pharaoh firing arrows and spears and whatever else they could throw, catapult, at the children of Israel on the other side of the Red Sea. Yemen's Houthi rebels have entered the war with Israel after it launched drones and missiles at the southern part of the country in the town of Eilat. The Houthis are part of Iran's axis of resistance and have rallied behind Hamas since the October 7th attacks. They have been at war with Yemen's internationally recognized government since 2014 and control of the capital city of Sana'a. So basically, they're running the country. They're in charge. Now, the Houthi military spokesperson said that the group launched a large number of missiles and drones toward Israel and that it would continue to attack to help the Palestinians to victory. While the Houthis have launched missiles at Israel before, this is the first time the group has publicly claimed credit for the attack. A televised statement confirms the fears that the conflict could spread regionally, with various Iranian-backed regional actors joining the fray as Israel attempts to destroy Hamas in the Gaza Strip. Speaking of an attack launch earlier today, Sari said that the Yemeni armed forces confirmed that this operation is the third operation in support of our oppressed brothers in the Palestinian area there. The Palestinian, they say, of course, they're calling it Palestine, but it's the Gaza Strip, and confirmed that we will continue to carry out more quantitative strikes with missiles and drones until the Israeli aggression stops. So, in other words, a third front has opened from Yemen. Tuesday attack saw the Arrow missile defense system used for the first time in conflict. The system is intended to take out long-range ballistic missiles as opposed to smaller ballistic rockets that are often launched by Hamas from Gaza. The IDF said the attack, all aerial threats, were intercepted outside the Israeli territory. No infiltrations were identified into the Israeli territory. So, in other words, their missiles did not make it into Israel airspace. That got shot down over top of the Red Sea. It's unclear how Israel will respond to the announcement now of a declaration of war by the Houthis, Iran's proxy. But Israeli National Security Advisor Hagabi called the attempted strikes intolerable without elaborating. The Houthis' slogan is "Death to America, death to Israel, curse the Jews, and victory to Islam." That is their motto, their slogan that they chant and shout and preach. from their position. So, okay, so here we are now. You basically have Hamas. You have out of Gaza. You have Hezbollah out of southern Lebanon. And now you have the Houthis firing away from Yemen. And of course, Syria, no doubt, is going to. They already have fired a few shots out of Syria over top the Golan Heights into Israel. And then you had today the king of Jordan, and the president of Egypt both condemning Israel for the attack today that killed the top leader of the Hamas, top military leader of Hamas, and 50 terrorists. That's what happened. But what's being reported again in the fake news propaganda is that Israel bombed a refugee camp, they say, and killed 50 Palestinians. Now, the number 50 is correct. There was even one embedded reporter there who said he saw 47 bodies, but they weren't from the refugee camp, okay? So we're having a situation here where real war is happening. And when real war happens, it's cyber war, it's a propaganda war, it's an info war. Everything goes into play, and a lot of people get killed. And here's the problem: no doubt there were civilians. I'm going to say right now, no doubt there were civilians killed in this attack to get this Hamas leader. Israel has come out and confirmed that he was among not only his own soldiers, but he was among civilians. Okay, he hides in the civilians. It's part of their deal. And war is going to happen, okay? And casualties will happen. It's not intended. Matter of fact, I'm just looking right now. Israel has said tomorrow they're opening up a border crossing into Egypt. Egypt is going to open the gate and let 81 wounded Palestinians from Gaza come through the gate for treatment in the Egyptian hospitals. Israel has agreed to it. The Egyptians are going to take these 81 seriously injured patients, Palestinians, from Gaza to get treatment. But the 400 U.S. citizens that are in Gaza that are trying to get out, Hamas is refusing to let them go. Okay. Plus, we have the 200 plus hostages that are still being held. Hamas has released 4 of them. Israel has rescued 1. And Hamas just showed us a video of 3 other women that they have. Okay. As the psychops continue in this war. There is Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu and all of his top military guys have total resolve. They have the total fortitude to maintain the hammer down, maintain the operation of the crush and creep tactic, I'm calling it. They're just crushing, and then they creep forward with their tanks and soldiers. They crush and creep. And this continues to go on right now. So I'm just going to keep you guys up to speed. Now, of course, our webinar, our special, it is a Halloween special. It's got 5 presentations, amazing, and it goes live here in an hour and 20 minutes. You still got time to get a ticket right now. You can do it. You can go right now to my website. When you go there, right in the middle of the page, there's an orange banner that says Halloween special. Click right on that banner. It takes you to right where you can get the ticket and get it done right now. Or if you need to call, do that. Pick up the phone. Call right now, 765-414-2230. That's 765-414-2230. And if the phone's busy, wait 5 minutes, call again, because people are now coming in fast and furious now to get their tickets. And it's only $29, and you get 5 presentations. And you don't want to miss this, guys. I'm telling you right now, it is incredible information. Incredible information. And but it shows you, and we did this last year. We did a special last year. This one's even better than last year. And it really will help you see the big picture of why Halloween is such a bad deal, a bad ideal. But where did it start? How did it develop? Who was the beginning of it? Why celebrate the darkness? Okay, I'm getting a call right now. Hang on a second. Yes, sir. Yep. Okay. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Good job. Good job, Bart. Appreciate it, man. Okay, bye. Okay, that was my son right there, BC Begley, confirming that the webinar is complete, and that when you get your link at 6 o'clock, all systems go, all 5 videos, and everything working great. The audio on all of them are really good, and so everything is really good. I think you're really going to enjoy it. When I say enjoy it, I don't mean you're going to like, oh, I just love this information. No, you're going to love the fact that you know what's going on. Why in the world was Halloween developed? And then how did the Catholic Church get involved? And how did that reshape it to what we're dealing with right now? All of this is in that, okay? Now, don't forget that insane. I know. People are sending me emails, and I'm getting text messages saying, Pastor Paul, there's this crazy pastor, this insane pastor that has predicted the rapture for next Monday, November the 6th. He has predicted the rapture. And I'm like, whatever. But he is telling everybody that Jesus told him that the rapture would be Monday, November the 6th, and that everyone is to sell everything they have and give it to Pastor Paul Begley, because he won't be going in the rapture. I mean, this is insane. What is going on? And I'm thinking, okay, first of all, we know that Jesus didn't tell him that. Number 2, we know he isn't what he claims to be. He says he's a pastor, a prophet, an apostle, and a evangelist. Okay, so he's got 4 out of the 5. He's setting dates, which is insane. And then he's telling people to sell everything they got, because I guess the rapture is going to happen Monday. And then he's saying, well, just send it to Pastor Begley because he don't get to go in the rapture. He gets left behind. I mean, these is just some of the most bizarre. I've seen the video. I actually put a link in my description down below. You can click on it and watch it. It's really bizarre. But, guys, things like this are going to happen. Jesus said there'll be false prophets. Yeah, it is. It's kind of someone said it's a schizophrenic type, bipolar type prophecy. I'm just sitting here saying, God, what in the world's going on? And he said, well, false prophets will come, no doubt about that. But also, this is a mocking. You're mocking. We got wars going on. We got Israel, the Holy Land, is going up in flames. Russia and Ukraine. These are biblical wars. These aren't just any war or rumor war. These are biblical wars prophesied to take place in the Bible. We got atrocities, barbarians butchering people. We have the worst hurricane death total in history. 50,000 people killed in Turkey, 3,000 killed in Morocco, 3,000 killed in Afghanistan, 11,000 from a storm called Daniel, the prophetic prophecy of Daniel. 11,000 30,000 killed in Libya from the earthquakes. We had earthquakes today. 6.7 Chile, 6.5 Fiji, boom, boom. We have solar flares erupting. We have asteroids racing by us. We have a great falling away of Christianity. And the last thing we need is somebody to tell us that the rapture is going to be Monday and everybody should sell everything and send it to Pastor Begley. But here's the thing about it. I think what we're really hearing here is some mockery and some making fun or mocking the offerings that people send in. You're mocking people's offerings. I mean, I've got can I find that email? Last night, we had a guy send in an email who said, Pastor Paul, I'm going to get it. When I come back live again at 5 o'clock, I'm going to read it to you. He said, Pastor Paul, I hit rock bottom. Thank God for your YouTube videos. I was a drug addict. I was shooting up. I was absolutely gone. I lost everything. I had 3 businesses. I lost them all. I became a drug addict. I mean, literally in the street. Just destroyed. My life destroyed. Satan destroying him. He said, but at my lowest point, I started watching your YouTube videos. And he said that he watched them in the midst of his problem. And he kept watching them. He just kept watching them. He kept watching them. Yes, he was still struggling. Yes, he was in trouble. Yes, he was addicted. Yes, he was, the Satan was trying to kill him. But he finally found Jesus, watching our YouTube videos, gave his life to the Lord, and now he's back on track. His family's all put back together. God's turning his financial life around. He's got the joy of the Lord. This has been an incredible recovery of what's happened to him. He's been clean, I think he said 18 months now, and God's in control. And he said, so whatever you do, keep doing the videos. Keep reaching out to the people. Keep telling. I'm going to read it word for word. I'm just kind of summarizing it. But this is serious, guys. This is serious. It's no time to be mocking the church. I don't need people out here. I don't care about me. I don't like the fact that you can't tell people that the rapture is coming Monday and sell everything. Don't do this. But God told me, he said, you know what? He's mocking the offering. So I want you to take up an offering. Take up an offering. So I'm going to do that. I'm taking up an offering for November 6th. Oh, and by the way, November 6th is Israel's birthday. So, I told Israel, I'm sorry, I know you probably would like to have a birthday present called the rapture, but I really don't think that's going to happen. But we will take up an offering for that. If when the devil goes to messing, God goes to blessing. So we'll do that. Okay, that'll be the Monday, November 6th offering, the rapture offering. Okay, if you make fun of God's people, when you make fun of God's offering, you when people give their tithe and offering, they're worshiping the Lord. This is part of the worship. And the souls. I mean, we're getting ready to take the Preacher Man van out in December. I had my dates wrong. Heidi's recorrected those now. I had my dates wrong dates for the wrong states. But we'll post exactly where we're going to be. But we will be in Georgia, and then Tennessee, and then North Carolina, and then South Carolina, and then northern Florida. And then early next spring, we're going to go on another 5, 6, maybe 7 state tour, okay, another time. And then we'll wait a few months, and we'll do it again. So we will continue to make our way around, meeting people in the Preacher Man van, and it gives us a chance to meet. We'll tell you where we're going to be, what coffee shops we're in, or where it's going to be, okay? For everyone in that state, that would like to come and gather and get together and fellowship with each other and with me and Heidi. We just take our time with you. We want to talk to every one of you, pray with you, do whatever. We're ministering to you. So this is coming up, okay? So that schedule will be released, locations, times, and which state and dates, all of that coming. That's coming. But praise God for that. But yeah, so the devil is out there. So tonight, get your tickets. Let's do this right now. Go right now, and get the tickets. Oh yeah, you like the hat? Yeah, I actually this was given to me. It's kind of cool. I like Newsmax. They're good. They're really good. They do a pretty good job. I will say they do a pretty good job. So yeah, every now and then it's kind of fun to put on a different hat. So, guys, get your tickets now. There's two ways to do that. You just go, if you go to our website, go right to www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. Go there right now, and you'll see a banner right across the front page. It's orange even. Click on it. It takes you to your spot to get your ticket. Get your ticket, and at 6 o'clock, I'll be sending you your link, your email, your link for your opportunity to see this webinar tonight. You know what I'm saying? So this is great. And also you will you'll be blessed with this information, the essence of evil, the origins of Halloween, the demons that took place, the events of October 7th, historically, not just on the day that Israel was attacked. You won't believe this. The complete bio documentary of Aleister Crowley and the epitome of evil. Okay, body parts, and more than just that. You will not believe. Heidi tracked these people down. She located them. The people are doing things that is insane right here in the United States, in Massachusetts, and other locations. The network of wickedness. All of this gets revealed in this amazing Halloween special. So it's a good night to stay home and watch the guys. If you got children, look, the fentanyl that's floating around. I don't trust anybody, man. They could put the fentanyl on the candy. When we were kids, you worried about razor blades and the apples. Now, we're way worse than that. We've become evil, wicked barbarians. So let's do this now. How long do we have to watch? You have a year. So you have a year. And if you can't get the ticket tonight, you can get the ticket tomorrow. You can get the ticket on Sunday. You can get the ticket next, Okay, so it'll be available. I'm just saying. But once you get the ticket, yes, you'll have your link. You just save your link, and you can go back and watch it as many times you want, as often as you want. Watch them in any order that you want. And you have at least a year. Okay, so it's a great way to do is stay in tonight. Watch the videos. Don't watch Freddy Krueger. Don't watch Jason. Don't watch Nightmare on Elm Street. Don't watch the Amityville Horror. Don't do that. Don't do that tonight. Learn about the wickedness. Learn about what the Bible says about it. Learn about what the power you have over sin and over the darkness, and also learn about what's going on and the Black Awakening that Russ Dizdar used to tell us. If Russ Dizdar was here, I know he died. If he was here right now, and this attack that took place in Israel was exactly what he said. I remember sitting in Dallas, Texas. I remember sitting in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, listening to Russ Dizdar preach on the Black Awakening and the slaughter. And he said it won't be just a killing. It will be a slaughter. It will be brutality. It will be bloodletting. It will be wicked. And it's to cause this people to scream, burning people alive, tying their hands behind their back, and then dousing them with diesel fuel and then setting them on fire, cutting babies' heads off in front of their parents. I mean, are you serious? Wicked evil. And I remember Russ would say they were going to do these things. This is coming. He called it the Black Awakening. He said when Apollyon comes out of the pit, and then that's why I'm writing the book that I'm writing, Revelation 9:11. Go read what Revelation 9:11 is, folks. I cover a ton of subjects in my book, but this is a manuscript of it. But Revelation 9:11 is Apollyon comes out of the bottomless pit and unleashes the 4 more demons out of the river Euphrates. And that brings on World War III. And God told me to write this book. And he even showed me this Revelation 9:11, big, huge red letters just like that. That's what was suspended in front of me in a vision. Troy Anderson, my co-author, helped pull together all the different researches and different subjects on the different chapters we have and all the different things we covered in this. And you can pre-order that book right now. You can just, if you go to Amazon.com, you can pre-order. Just type in and go to Amazon.com. Just type in Revelation 9:11, and boom, you'll see this book. I think there's one other person that has a book with the same title, but find that one, and you'll see it. Anyway, guys, we got 1 hour. We got 1 hour and 3 minutes. We got 1 hour and 3 minutes. 1 hour and 3 minutes. And we'll be releasing the links. These guys are declaring war on Israel. It's getting bad, okay? The headlines, every hour, prophecy, every hour on the hour. Prophecy, every hour on the hour. I mean, this is just unbelievable. We're living in the last days. We really are. Let's get your ticket right now while this song is playing. Just click on PaulBegleyProphecy.com. Just do that right now, PaulBegleyProphecy.com, and order your ticket right now, and then your email will come to you in 1 hour at 6 o'clock. Armageddon.
Saturday was silent, and surely it was through. Since when has impossible ever stopped you? And Friday's disappointment is Sunday's empty tomb. Since when has impossible ever stopped you?
Time to get saved, folks. You're right. Get born again. Get baptized.
Dry bones rattling. This is the praise, make a dead man walk again. Open the grave, I'm coming out. I'm gonna live again. This is the sound of dry bones rattling. Pentecostal fire, stirring something new. You're not gonna run out of miracles anytime soon. Your resurrection power, it runs in my veins too. I believe there's another miracle here in this room. This is the sound of dry bones rattling. This is the praise, make a dead man walk again. Open the grave, I'm coming out. I'm gonna live again. This is the sound of dry bones rattling. My God is able to save and deliver and heal and restore anything that He wants to. Just ask the man who was thrown on the bones of Elisha if there's anything that He can
It's time to
I
move.
feel him moving it now. I feel him doing it now. I feel him doing it now. Do it now. Do it now. This is the sound of dry bones rattling. Yeah, this is the praise, make a dead man walk again. Open the grave, I'm coming out. I'm gonna live again. Open the grave, I'm coming out. I'm gonna live again. Open the grave, I'm coming out. I'm gonna live again. This is the sound of dry bones rattling.
Oh, that's so right, folks. Man, we are living in the last days. Unbelievable.
Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Prophesy and say to them, thus saith the Lord God, behold, my people.
Karen, I am
will
so
open
sorry to
your
hear about
graves
this.
And cause you to come up from your graves and bring you into the land of Israel. Then you shall know that I am the Lord, and I will put my spirit in you, and I will place you in your own land, and you shall live. I will place you in your own land. You shall live, 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 live.
So sorry to hear about that, Karen. And also, Israel Hall's stepfather passed away this afternoon as well.
This is the sound of dry bones rattling. Yeah, this is the praise, make a dead man walk again. Open the grave, I'm coming out. I'm gonna live again. Open the grave, I'm coming out. I'm gonna live again. Open the grave, I'm coming out. I'm gonna live again. This is the sound of dry bones rattling.
Yeah, our prayers going out to Israel's to Israel Hall with his stepfather passing away, and also now to Karen Sweet, whose son-in-law was killed this afternoon in a terrible accident, leaving behind his wife, 3 children, and 5 grandkids, which is Karen Sweet's son-in-law. So I'm so sorry to hear that as well. We have no promise of tomorrow. I mean, you hear me say it all the time, get right with God. Time's running out. It's almost over. Yeah, for the world, the whole big picture, that's exactly right. But for each and every one of us, this could be the last day. So either way, time's running out faster than you can imagine. And so we need to be prayed up and ready to go up, okay? All right, I'll let you guys go. I'll be back here in a little bit with more breaking information taking place. Again, prophecy taking place there like you wouldn't believe. Prophecy taking place like you would not believe. My sound's really low, is it? Test 1. Test. Are you serious? All right, guys, I'll be back. God bless. Rapture? November 6th? What? That's insane.